Hi, kings and queens. How are you? It's Al with Al Love Locs. We're going to talk about the different stages of locks. So we have 4 stages of locks. You have your starter locks, you have your baby lock stage, you have your teenage stage, and you have your adult stage, which is the final stage of locking. It takes about 18 to 24 months to go through all stages of the locks, depending on the texture and density of your hair, and also the product that you use. A lot of people might also say don't wash your hair in the beginning stages. I say go ahead and wash your hair. Maybe for the first couple of weeks, I would say if you do your retwist 2 or 3 times, then it's safe to wash it. Just go ahead and get a stocking cap, put the stocking cap over the hair and wash it. Don't scrub the hair. Just gently glide, get your shampoo in, because it's not really sanitary to walk around with dirty hair, to me at least, because it will also cause skin breakout and all of that other stuff. Let's talk about the starting stage, right? That's where you decide on what method you're going to use, whether you're going to do back combing, 2-strand twist, coil twist, extension locks, interlocking, whether you decide you want sister locks. That's the stage you're in. So, okay, so now you decided that you want this method. You decide, okay, I'm going to use the 2-strand twist, which is what I used. Then you also have to come up and decide what you want the parting to be like. There's different kind of parting techniques. Me, on the other hand, some of my locks, the parts are bigger than some. I did it that way because in life you go through ups and downs. And my locks represents me. My locks is something that I'm embracing because I did it before. This is my 3rd time around. The first 2 times I did it, I didn't embrace it. I listened to what others was saying about locks. And let's put it this way. I don't want to say I was ashamed of it or embarrassed of it, but I was in the phase where I was thinking more about what people was thinking about me rather than what I wanted. Now I decide to please myself and embrace it, and I love it. One of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. So okay, we come up with the parting system, right? Now so we're doing the 2-strand twist, right? So you do the 2-strand twist. So now we gotta decide, right? How far apart we're gonna do the retwist in this stage, right? So some will say every 2 to 3 weeks. Some will say every month, every 2 months. If you have a good length of hair and you're doing the 2-strand twist, I would say once a month. That's my opinion. That's what I did. Everyone is different. If you feel like you want to do it every 2 weeks to keep your locks looking fresh, go ahead. Okay, so the next thing that happens in the starter stage, which is the first 3 to 6 months, you'll notice some budding going on. All right, let's see. The button will look a little bit like this piece right here on my hair. I don't know if you can see it. Some people might come up a little bit more puffier than others. Also, the size, depending on the size of the locks too, because if you have large locks, of course your button is going to be a little bit larger. If you decide to free form, which, oh my gosh, I'm so in love with free forming lock. I just like it because, you know what, it's the hair being free, doing its own thing in the own natural state. I love that stage, but you'll still get some button with that. The next stage is the baby stage, right? So this is the button continues, you'll also experience lots of frizziness. Your hair will actually start to swell a little bit in this stage, right? And this is, like I said, I love this stage once it's in the baby stage and you have the little swelling going on, the fullness of the locks. I love it. This stage takes about 3 to 9 months for you to go through. You'll see it more if you use a twist or if you use the braided method to start your locks. The frizziness and the button and the swelling in size. The next stage is the teenage stage. This is where I am. This is where I feel I am. I feel like I'm in the teenage stage because everything my hair is going through in this stage. I have the shrinkage that's going on because my hair, before I started the twisting, my hair was actually a little bit longer than this. So it's shrinking now. It's swollen, as you can see. I have some swollen pieces here, some button going on there as well, here as well. You see over here. The locks appear as if it's not growing. So I feel like my locks is not growing. I have, like I mentioned before, the shrinking. And that's because the hair starts to become more dense. And it starts to tangle more on the inside of the locks, which is a good thing. It's not a bad thing at this stage. This stage actually lasts about 6 to 18 months. It double in size. It looks wild. The shrinking is there. This is also, they call it the unruling stage. This is the stage, no matter what you do to your hair, you can twist it every single day. It's just unruly. It's just doing its own thing because, hey, you're locking. Remember, lock is a journey. So, okay, the next stage I'm going to talk about is the adult stage, which is the final stage. Your babies are finally all growing up. Congratulations on that, right? So you'll see the length of your locks. They are looking normal in size. They're all even, looking cool, looking all fancy. It's constricting and a lot more dense rather than puffed up. It's sealed at the ends. It's less frizzy. It takes approximately 12 to 36 months to enter the adult stage. So you actually need to be patient on this journey. Remember, locking your hair, it's a journey. It's you can make it a spiritual journey where you get closer to the Most High, or you can just, rock it. Everyone is entitled to their own belief system, but once again, to me, it's a journey. It's the longer my hair gets, I believe the more spiritual, stronger I grow and become in the wisdom and knowledge of the Most High. Thank you for watching, Kings and Queen. Remember, this is a journey. This journey requires patience. You can do it. Love your locks. Take care of your crown. Your crown is going to be your glory later on. Thank you once again for watching. Leave your comments below.